Remember, we said detachment is not disappearing. You're not like disappearing from your business. You are there, but you have detached certain level of decision making. And what does that mean? It means you have put systems in the business. So the issues of theft, look, I think in our vernacular language in Shomana, we have these tumors, and it says, something like that. Theft might happen, yes, and it happens. I'm not refusing the fact, depending with the business.
Yes.
But the issue of putting tight systems, where you overlook the systems, and if people are aligning to the systems on a daily basis, is the best thing ever that you can reduce issues of theft and your discomfort of going away. Because believe me, you talent, even if you are there, if there are no systems in the business, we'll still steal from you.
It's another Wednesday, and it's always good to be around. This is the Entrepreneur's Corner. My name is Talent Kasu. Welcome to it. And of course, we always say we are all about you, your business, and your finances. The objective is very clear. We are all about creating that intelligent relationship between you and your money. And of course, as always, I am in the company of Dr. E. Welcome once again, Dr. E.
Thank you, Talent, and welcome our viewers. It's always a pleasure to be talking to you, listening to your comments, listening to your questions, and trying to address them in the best endeavors that I can do that as a fellow entrepreneur. We have been in these streets. Things do happen, and would not really leave a proper legacy if we don't share with our fellow entrepreneurs what we have discovered, so that they don't make the same mistakes. Talent.
Indeed.
We want sustainable businesses. This is the reason of the Entrepreneur's Corner. We are saying your businesses have to be sustainable businesses. They need to grow into conglomerates. We can do it. It doesn't matter that we are coming from Zimbabwe, because it is from Zimbabwe that the action is happening.
Indeed, Dr. E. And of course, we are continuing on that thought, the detachment of the visionary from the business. This is part 2 of that topic. And there's a question, Dr. E, before we get into the business of the day. One entrepreneur asked about the question of detaching from the business. The greatest fear out there is the fear of theft. When we detach from the business, how can we be safe from theft and pilferage? Maybe you might want to respond to that one before we get started.
That's brilliant, Talent. Remember, we said detachment is not disappearing. You're not like disappearing from your business. You are there, but you have detached certain level of decision making. And what does that mean? It means you have put systems in the business. So the issues of theft, look, I think in our vernacular language in Shomana, we have these tumors, and it says, something like that. Theft might happen, yes, and it happens. I'm not refusing the fact, depending with the business.
Yes.
But the issue of putting tight systems, where you overlook the systems, and if people are aligning to the systems on a daily basis, is the best thing ever that you can reduce issues of theft and your discomfort of going away. Because believe me, you talent, even if you are there, if there are no systems in the business, we'll still steal from you, because there are no systems. How do you check? What are the maker and checkers mechanisms around the business for you to say you have safeguarded the place? So remember, let me give an example. Most of our entrepreneurs, maybe they're running tax shops. I'm talking to you tax shop owners. And we are saying they come to a point where you need to detach. And maybe the dream is for you to have big retail stores, talk of them, Pick and Pay, right? But how is Pick and Pay being managed? yet the owners most probably are not even in Zimbabwe. You see, it's because they've put systems. So you're in a tuck shop. You have put your systems. You have put your stock take system. You count your stocks. They are recorded. You know who should record, who should sign, who should verify. And when you also come for verification, you do what we call random audits. You know, you just come Wednesday morning, guys. Today we are going to open the shop at 11 a.m. I'm just doing stock take of my shop. You have not been there for the past 2 days. And you just come and start from a stock take. Those are the systems we are saying if you document, you put them, and you put people under a radar to diligently follow them, religiously following them. Someone cannot close the shop if certain things have not been counted and signed off. You know, that's being so religious, and the reports are there, are produced, you know, and they are sent to you from wherever you are. Yes. So this is how you reduce the fears. So it's not about theft at the end of the day. You have got fears around your business. And one of the fears is just theft that you've mentioned, Talent. But there are a lot of fears around it.
So many of them.
So many of them, you know. For grocery shops, you might even put those standard systems. But guess what? Another discovery we did from one of our clients. The shopkeepers would order their own items and start selling. Rent is on you. Your stocks are not moving because people have ordered their own sugar and the like.
Yeah.
It usually happens with bars. I'm not a but look, people are buying their own beers and sell their own beers and not selling your own. How do you put systems there? One of the simple systems is to have cameras all over. And they need to be answerable if the camera skips for the next 30 minutes, it has not been working. Why has it not been working? Charge them in 30 minutes. According to my system schedules and to the tried and tested systems here, in 30 minutes, I would have sold so much amount of my beers. I want my money on the table. Whether they've done it or not, but you're just being strict and firm with the systems in the business. And the moment you're strict and firm, the business does not need you to be there all day, 24/7.
So the importance of creating a system there. Now, Dr. E, there's the topic at hand. It's all about getting outside the business so that you can lead it. Now, so many entrepreneurs do not realize that in trying to detach themselves from the business, they remain inside the business. Now, what are the warning signs that entrepreneurs can know that they are still very much too attached to the business and they haven't made the shift that we are talking about to then begin to think like a CEO?
Okay, so Talent, we are not saying get out of the business. I can't get out of my business. We are saying take a different seat.
Indeed.
Take a different seat. You have been at that operation seat where everything is rolling around you. You are trying to shift the seats, you know, until you become maybe executive chairman. Now reports are coming once a quarter. Until you are now overseeing maybe regional businesses, and you cannot be there just to be there in Zimbabwe and it's just you and people are waiting for you. You can't get to that extent. So, but I hear you because I think the biggest question is, if you stopped working in your business for the next 30 days, would the business continue to function or it will come to a standstill? And I'm not talking about people missing you. Hey, Dr. Ethel, we miss you. Please come back. No.
Yes.
It's not about people missing you. It's about the business itself, its continuity with you. So the question I'm asking here is, will decisions be made? Will customers be saved? Will money still move? Will problems still be solved in the organization? And will the people in the organization still be confident that we are coming back to work tomorrow? These are the questions. And sometimes as entrepreneurs, we call it commitment, yet it's attachment. It's different when you're committed and when you're attached. There's a difference there. And you need to know the difference. So what commitment says right away? Commitment says, I am responsible for building this.
Okay.
That's commitment. The responsibility is on me. So like what you started saying, to say, can I be out of the business? No, the responsibility sits with me. But attachment says, this business cannot function without me.
I have to be there.
I have to be there. So when I'm responsible, Talent, you know, I'm responsible. You know, I've got a sister who passed on. She had a lot of cows in Gokwe there. And I was left to be the mother of the children. I'm Sarapavana. The responsibility of the cows of my sister is on me, of my late sister.
Yes.
I'm responsible for those cows, but I'm not in Gokwe right now. But what did I do as Ethel? You know, you want to you know, I think it will bring the context for entrepreneurs to us, because I'm committed.
Yes.
I'm a committed mother. I know the kids need to survive on this wealth that their mother left them, on the number of cows.
Yes.
So what I did, Talent, because I am in Harare, I'm doing other things, I cannot be the one going out with the cows to make sure they feed, they go for grazing. So I said, look, from around other relatives, guys, my sister left me 4 cows. So what I want to do, 3 of them, they can produce more cows. So I'm giving this uncle of mine this cow. I said, dear uncle, this is my cow. I want to show you where the responsibility is.
Okay.
I'm responsible for this cow, but I want you to have the responsibility to take care of it. When it has 1 calf, it's going to be mine. The second calf is going to be mine. The third calf, it's yours, uncle.
Okay.
It's no longer mine. I'm responsible. I'm making sure this person is doing everything and anything for the breeding of this, because he knows he has a return out of it. When he did well, the other time I said, no, take the second one immediately. You really did well on this. I still have the responsibility. I'm not attached to the cow. I don't go crazy when they call me, we cannot find it, this and that and all. Because already I've got so much more of those cows. And the responsibility is on me, so that I make sure your kids are okay. When they're going to school, I just sell one, I make sure the fees. I have the responsibility, but I'm not attached to that. I've put a system to make sure that my responsibility goes on. And the responsibility of me being a mother and taking care of my sister's kids out of your own wealth, it's definitely on me, you see. So these are the things that I'll be talking about, to say attachment is when you say, this thing cannot function without me. This cow cannot be put on a joko. If I'm not there. Call me, I need to know where it is. No, it's not on my business. But when you breed it well, first calf, second calf, third calf is yours. Even the second and the third calf, when they are mature enough to give birth, uncle, for the calves, the second one is yours. The first is mine, the second one is yours. I'm now making the returns to be better to the person who is responsible on the day-to-day basis. All right. So now you're asking me of the warning signs.
Yeah.
Telling this it's a big topic. But let's talk about it. I think the warning sign I've already alluded, even in the previous episode, you are involved in everything. That's warning sign number one. If your team needs you to approve every small decision, that's a warning sign. You need to rethink. Your business does not have systems. Put in systems. Empower others to be able to make decisions even if you are not there. And communicate clearly to the extent of how these decisions are made. So my uncle cannot make a decision to slaughter one of the cows without my approval. But he doesn't have to come to me for the decision to put it on a joko and go farm with it. I'm not bothered.
Or to milk it.
Or to milk it. He cannot call me even to milk it. He can make that decision. Do whatever.
So these are the smaller decisions now have to be done by the team.
By the team, yes. So I'm saying that's sign number one. So when you say nobody can do it as well as I can, that's very dangerous. There are others who can do better. The CEO should be asking the question to say, should I be the one continuing to do this? Let me put it this before I go to item number 2. Talent, you are the CEO of the business. Let's say you're earning $1,000 in let's say the month has got 10 days, right? So how much does one day of you cost?
$100.
$100, right? So imagine today you're putting a whole $100 on the business to be making a decision to sweep the floors for 2 hours. It's now costing the business $100 because it's waiting for the CEO.
It is waiting for this.
For it to be cleaned, for the premises to be cleaned. But remember, it's a restaurant, you have got a porter.
Yes.
And in those 10 days, the porter is earning $100. How much is a day for that porter in the business?
That'll be $10.
That will be $10. So why can you not transfer the $10 cost decision to the porter for her or for him to be cleaning the premises of the business than the decision to clean the premises to be costing a whole $100
for the organization?
For the organization.
It defies logic. Now I need to hold you there, Dr. E, just for a breather.
Okay.
And when we come back, we'll be carrying on these thoughts. So viewers, will take a short breather for now, and when we come back, and we'll be continuing on this important subjects that Dr. E and I are talking about. Please remember to comment, subscribe, and do share our content as we continue to give you quality content. We'll be right back.
Say hello to a smarter, faster way to get instant answers with MoneyMart Finance. Meet Libby, your 24/7 virtual assistant, ready to help you every step of the way. Need financial guidance? Looking to apply for a loan? Libby has you covered instantly. No queues, no hold music, no branch visits, just a simple WhatsApp message anytime, anywhere. It's fast, secure, and incredibly convenient. Everything you need is right in your hands. Step in the future of finance today, save our number and send a hi and let Libby take you from there. MoneyMart Finance, empowering your dreams one conversation at a time.
MoneyMart Finance, creating wealth, changing lives through digital means.
Welcome back. We are still talking about detaching from the business and developing the mindset of a CEO. Now, Dr. E, you were talking about the warning signs that somebody is still very much attached to the business.
Let me move on to another sign that I think is critical, Talent. The sign, every problem feels like your own personal problem.
Okay.
That's a sign. When I'm talking about these problems, these are not problems of growth and all. These are problems, everyday problems in the business. For example, someone resigns. You take it personally.
How can they just go?
How can they just go? After all, it's me who took here to training. You take it so personally. Someone has found greener pastures. Why are you taking it personally? Remember, they've got also their lives to run.
Indeed.
They're also attending their life's growth according to their understanding of growth, because maybe promotion in your business has come to a stagnant. Look, Talent, I've made you my second in charge. Remember, I'm the CEO, I'm the entrepreneur. Maybe you are the second in charge.
There's no other position at the top.
There's no other position at the top. And
Just your position. Just the CEO's position remains.
and I'm feeling I cannot move away, because I want you to make, these are CEO decisions. And we are saying, as an entrepreneur, you have been the CEO, everything, you need to detach. There come a point in time when even the CEO position, you need to give it away and move to the next level.
Indeed.
So you resign, you have been the second in charge. You have got an opportunity, maybe from a competitor saying, come and be my CEO. You have worked very well with Ethel Mupambwa. And this is the offer. And it's an offer you can't ignore. Because even within my organization, I can't even compete on that offer for you. Then I take it so personally. It's a sign you need to detach from the business. Because you're not resigning from Ethel.
Yes.
You're resigning from MoneyMart Finance, and MoneyMart Finance should be separate from Ethel.
Indeed.
So I should gladly release you and let others also come up the ladder. You never know, maybe you're actually the person blocking for the next growth because you're just sitting in that position.
Indeed.
And if a customer complains, you feel personally attacked. How can they complain? What are they saying? Are they saying, I'm not doing things? Oh, no. The customer is just saying, this product has not been so good. It's the product, it's not you. But when you feel you have been personally attacked, it's a sign that you need to detach from that business. Another one, I would say, a manager makes a mistake and you quickly intervene. Why? Why are you intervening? Relax. Even yourself, you're human. You make mistakes. Let them realize, just point them out, this is a blunder that you've made. You can't continue like this. Give them the room and chance to correct their mistakes, learn from their mistakes, pick up themselves and do things right. By doing such, someone will be very diligent next time. So when you immediately pick up those mistakes and own them yourself, then look, these people are just an extension of you and there will be no growth. And mistakes will continue to happen because they can't solve problems. So the CEO should ask, is this actually my problem to solve? Or is the next person problem? And another sign that I wanted to talk about is you confuse activity with leadership.
Okay.
This is very, very dangerous, Talent. Because you're an entrepreneur, you think naturally you're hardworking.
Okay.
You see? You feel you're productive when you're the one who has answered that email. You have gone to that meeting. You are the one taking the call. You're answering the WhatsApp messages. Guys, today I've worked.
It's a busy day.
There's a line on my office making approvals. It has been
It's a busy day for the business person.
It's a sign. You need to detach. If that day has become so busy for the business person, you need to detach. Ask yourself, what did I actually do today that changed the future of the business? That's being an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
So you changed the course of the business or the tomorrow's course of the business by being the one who have answered the emails, taken the calls. You're the one who has gone for the meeting. No. And for some reason, they're entrepreneurs. I don't know where it comes from. Even the people who will be calling you for meetings, they feel if Ethel is there, that's when a proper meeting
has happened.
It's because of the way you're framing yourself as an entrepreneur. Give the other people the confidence that, you know what, yes, I'm the CEO, but this meeting that you want me to have with you, it needs my marketing department. And they are the people who will be able to make a decision there and there. I will not be able to make a decision to the meeting you are calling. And when I look at the agenda of the meeting, let me send you the relevant people so that they are able to hear for themselves and they are able to make a decision. When the report comes to me, it's either just rubber stamping or asking a few questions to straighten up the decisions that have already been made. So when you give other counterparts the confidence that I'm sending a well-capable person, do you know they also start having confidence in you? Because they know even if Ethel is not going to be in MoneyMart, whatever obligation MoneyMart has taken up, they are going to be able to fulfill it because it does not need an Ethel. So that's how you open opportunities even for yourself, you see. So I think there are so many, we can go on, Talent, but as usual, as we say, please don't protect the business because of what you have already invested. Sunk cost are sunk cost. Give room for others to make decisions and grow the business.
That is profound. So, Dr. E, the most underlying issue here is that entrepreneurs out there should develop a business with proper systems.
Yes.
Not just self-employment.
Not just self-employment.
That is perfect. Now, Dr. E, I think somebody out there is considering and thinking that they now need to detach from their business. They are trying to make a decision. What's the first practical step you would advise somebody to take?
Okay.
As they embark on this important journey?
Okay, so our one of our viewers is asking, Dr. E, I'm there. I want to detach. I've differentiated attachment and being visionary and the commitments. I think I'm there, but where do I get the first step to be able to detach?
Yes.
I think what this viewer of ours is needing is what I can call a diagnosis. Look, even if we go to the clinic today, we don't meet the doctor first. There are first steps. We meet the nurses, they take our
They're
BP.
asking for the signs and symptoms.
The signs, they'll be writing notes, you know. So I think that diagnosis helps because when the doctor now take those notes and start reading for them to write any medication, it's coming from those notes. So I think the first thing is that you need to sit down and make a diagnosis of the business. Right. What am I saying? When you sit down in your business, do the first step. Start asking yourself, when I was alone, what were the things that I was doing? You list them down. When I attained the next growth step, which duties did I delegate to others?
Okay.
List them down. And when I delegated to others, am I still fully involved 100%? Am I failing to trust these people? You know? And when you realize, yes, I'm failing to trust, then ask yourself, where is the trust issue really emanating from?
Okay.
Is it because I failed to communicate the standards and the expertise and the outcomes of this stage of the business that I want to see?
Okay.
Or I've clearly communicated, but it's the skill set that's failing to pick up and be competitive enough to produce the results.
Okay.
You're following, Talent. So that first step. So when you diagnose, then you see, no, I've not communicated clearly. Start communicating clearly and pulling out yourself when you've made clear communications. And then when you see that, when you realize the skill set is wrong, remember we're entrepreneurs. At one time, because we're just trying to survive, Chana Charatete was just called, come and fill this position for me, I'll teach you. But they don't have the appropriate skill to fulfill and to produce the results that I'm intending to see. Change the skill set, because remember, the business is growing. It means they've gone to the ceiling of their thinking. Now and again, they're coming back to you asking decisions, and you are also overwhelmed with your own strategic decisions. Already you start seeing, no, this is not the skill set that I need. I now need another skill set that can decide and deliver to this level. You see. So at the end of the day, you need to classify each item. Is it only I who can do this? Right? So strategic decisions, major capital allocation, board matters, critical relationships. Yes, it's me. But there are certain things. And look, we always talk about Uniso as another industry and another business, a paint company run by Dear Bear, Ken. It's a manufacturing business.
Yes.
So is he the only one who can be with the formulas, which is the key secret?
Okay.
Yes, it's me, Ken, that I can't share. This is the Coca-Cola recipe. If I share with the next level, they can run away with the business. You tick that box. Yes, I have the recipe, right? So how do I make myself not be the one who should be on the ground whenever a certain product has to be manufactured? Is now delegating and specializing duties. So you young men, you are the only one who is allowed to pack such quantities of such raw materials. Okay. Your duty is just to be packing. So you not know, in my packing, this quantity should be joining with whatever quantities of another material. And then the next level, young men, you are just going to be calling one pack of this, one pack of that from these different packing raw materials, and you mix in this pot. He doesn't have time to be knowing, is it 200 grams? Or the packer is the one who is knowing, right? So it's now specialization. You have divided people to be able to handle the manufacturing until the last output. And you don't need to be there because you have communicated someone's duty to a certain extent and they cannot go beyond that extent. Someone is picking up that duty to a certain extent until the product is produced. Okay. Yeah. So for this one who is a tinder, his job is just to be tinting.
And it ends there.
You see. So this is how you can ask yourself, is it I who can only do this? Yes, it's me who is supposed to be having the secret Coca-Cola recipe. So how do I break it down so that I share the duties? Having it and delegating a step is different because you need to free up yourself. And then the next question is, someone else can do this with my authority. That's the next step. Because remember, this person is asking, how can I? So am I the one who can do this? Sometimes you're saying, no, I'm not the only one who can do this. Out of this recipe, I can delegate parts of the recipe. You see? So the next thing is, who is that person who I can delegate my authority to? Right.
I'm afraid I will have to hold you there because, of course,
Talent, you stop me when we are getting in the mixtures and, when we're talking to entrepreneurs.
We'll start there
Sure. Yeah.
So that, we don't lose our entrepreneurs out there. I think we'll get it started from there, where you have to delegate your authority. There you have it, viewers. It's getting hot. It's getting personal. We are waxing lyrical with Dr. E, my guest today. We'll be right back.
Iyi secret here kuti magetsi ari kumitsa. Muri kuita sei mumabhizimusi, vana vechikoro uye kubika mudzimba. Vema butcheries nyama haisikora here. Isu veMausolaco tine masolar systems anopedza matambudziko ese iwaya. Tine masolar systems anotangira pa 1 kVA kusvika pa size yamunoda. anosimudza kubva kumalights kusvika kuentertainment, mafridges pamwe chete nemabohol. Kana usina mari yakakwana, haisi nyaya. Tinoita inonzi pay as you go, kubhadhara mbichana mbichana uchitoshandisa system yako. Kuti ubatsirike, bata vesales team yedu. Desire pa 0787 831 578. Kana kubata Aubrey pa 0771 216 155. Amula pa 0779 234 125. Kumoso lako tinoti renewable energy, changing lives.
Welcome back. It is still the Entrepreneur's Corner. This is the place to be if you're an entrepreneur and you want to make it in business. Always remember to like, subscribe, and share the content that you get in every one of our episodes. And we are on your screens every Wednesday. Now, welcome back, Doc. This is, you were talking about
Our viewer.
authority
Yes.
that you give to somebody.
Yeah,
what
our
they're
viewer
able
who
to
wants
do.
to understand, yes, to say, how do I make my first step? And we're talking about authority. I think the other thing is realize, okay, in setting up systems, I would say, pull out routine activities,
Okay.
right? So routine activities, those should not come to you at all.
Okay.
Detach from yourself, from routine. What do I mean when I talk about routine activities? It's known when we get into the factory, the first thing is to clean up the factory. That's routine. Why should I be involved in that routine job? Right? Maybe it's you are running a tuck shop, right? And there's a routine job of if the shelves are empty, they need to be pegged. There's non-brainer. Right? Why should you be involved in that routine job? It just should be clear. At what level should we repack? You know, and show someone, you don't even need an expensive someone to be repacking those shelves and giving a strict directive to say when they get to this level, you need to repack.
Indeed.
So look for those routine operational matters, right? That they don't, it's just a request of information. They just need the information to be told that the packs of sugar are behind in that storeroom, and they do it, you know. So you need to let go of that. So the other question that the entrepreneur need to ask for herself is that who should own this?
Okay.
If someone brings you a problem, right, don't automatically give them an answer.
Okay.
It's a step to start detaching, right? They are used. You have been there in the business for, look, every day, 24/7, and they've been bringing problems to you. So the first question you need to ask them is, what do you recommend? You yourself who have come with the problem.
Okay.
What do you recommend? Hear their thinking process. Just don't give them an answer. Right? Even from your experience, even when you know, when we encountered this problem some 6 months ago, I resolved it like this. But this is a new person, a new team member that has come, has encountered the same problem. Has come to you, we've got a problem A, B, C, D. How can we resolve this? Ask them, what do you recommend?
Okay.
You'll be shocked. Maybe the way you solved it the last time is even more difficult than what they are going to be recommending. So this question begins to change the organization. Before they come with problems to you, they will know our boss is going to ask us, what do you recommend? So I need to first at least look around me and make a decision and come up with a solution even before going to ask, how should I solve this problem? Do you know what it does, Talent? It makes them be able even to solve some of the problems without then even escalating to you, because they've given them room to be able to think on their feet, you see. And also there's a second question I particularly recommend for founders. It's if I'm still personally handling this 6 months from now, what does that say about the system or the person responsible for it? Remember, you already now have a team, and they're always coming with problems, trying to resolve. Ask yourself, it's now 6 months having hired this person. I am still resolving problems for them. Huh? So what's their responsibility? Why am I paying them? You need to ask yourself. So call the people, are you capable or not? What do you need? Sometimes the solution is not to coach out. You understand when I say coach out? It's firing.
It's firing, yes.
Because remember, we said detachment is not about disappearing.
Yes.
You are there, but you want to give yourself space, right? So sometimes the solution is not to fire, to coach out someone. Sometimes it's to take them to that training that you also got. Take them to that training. You'll be amazed. It can cost you just a fraction of the results which are profitable that would have, then that will start coming out of the training.
Okay.
So before you consider that, consider training. How can I empower them? Truthfully, if the skill set is saying they've got the basic qualifications for this particular position, which I want to detach myself from and not be the one to be continuously looking at. Yeah, you remember you're paying these people.
Indeed.
You also need to make sure the responsibility is in their hands.
That is perfect. So then, I think on another day, on another good day, we'll need to speak about this coaching out topic, hey?
Yes.
So that entrepreneurs know when to train, when to coach
When to
people
coach out, because sometimes it can be very expensive coaching out.
Indeed. So, Dr. E, I think we need to bring this topic to a wrap. This has been quite a profound, and it is brought about so many questions from the entrepreneurs. Some of them will be able to respond to them in the comment section. Now, what would be your final word of advice to entrepreneurs when it comes to detaching yourself from the business and developing the mindset of an entrepreneur? The
mindset of a CEO entrepreneur. Yes. Yeah, because there's a big distinction when you own everything. Also, remember the last time we said you need to have a mindset if you are going to hire another CEO. Are they going to be making decisions the manner that I'm making because of emotions and the like? So what I would say my concluding remarks, Talent, would be is that detachment is not about stepping away from the business. It's about stepping up in your leadership. Yes. So I'll give you MoneyMart example. You know, the year that I started to seriously think that I need another CEO, it was year 9 of MoneyMart Finance, and I was asking myself to say, a professional CEO who is given to run a public company, what years are they given to run a public company? And then they do a changeover, resign or pass on the baton sticks to another CEO. From my basic research, I discovered people run for organizations, or rather shareholders would prefer a 10-year run for one CEO. This just basically depends with industry and all, but this is basic to say 10 years. So I said, Ethel, you're getting into your 10th year next year. And if things are going well and you're saying you're leaving a legacy and you want MoneyMart to operate without your existence, what are you going to do next year in your 10th year for you to step aside? Not to step aside, to step up.
Step up in the role.
In the leadership role. Because I don't want to be the one making the weekly decisions anymore. I think just quarterly decisions, approval of the quarterly strategy, and let people run, you see. So I discovered that this detachment is not, I'm not going to be stepping away, but I'm stepping up in my leadership. So I had my 10th year is a year that I started grooming the next CEO of MoneyMart Finance. So I brought in the CEO. No, I promoted the guy that after sitting down, say, this young man is capable of stepping up to be a CEO. So in my 10th year, I ran the year with him, right? We started with daily updates in the first month. Then I said, I can't be seeing you on a daily basis or else I'm doing your job, young man. Can we just meet weekly, once a week, and go? We started meeting once a week. Already, I'm detaching, but there is just stepping up in leadership, in giving, power of decision making without me interfering. I tell you, Talent, there are moments when we started to meet bi-weekly where I would realize if it was not me, I was not going to make this decision. Yet we are in the first week and it's a Wednesday and I have to wait for another.
and you were thinking to yourself, am I safe? Am I safe in the night?
But you know what? That discipline to say we agreed that we are going to meet bi-weekly.
Yes.
I will have to wait until the 2 weeks. Whatever happens, I will observe how you handle this decision. And it was coming out well, Talent. That's when I realized that I've been so emotional with this business. I was not taking enough risks. The company started growing. After having that, I said, no, let's meet once a month, my friend. Bi-weekly, no. Let's meet once a month. Let me now concentrating in helping financial literacy. So what also helped me is to stay away from the business. I started traveling a lot. I'm going for financial literacy for 3 days in Mutoko there. Sleeping in the villages, gathering women, teaching them financial literacy, so that I'm not there and I don't get shivers when he makes those decisions. And I'm not tempted to call him to say, what are you doing?
How did you do this?
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yet the day of meeting has not really come up. You see. So I would say, as an entrepreneur, in my conclusion, step up in your leadership. Trust issues are there. Yes, but learn to trust others to a certain extent and let them show their expertise. You know what? They will be actually very excited and they'll be able to do more, even for you. Because at the end, you are the entrepreneur, you are the first shareholder of your company. These officers of the company, at the end of the day, the mandate is to create value for you. So the higher the value you are getting, the better they run and make the decision. So I would say what you need to do today, start imagining what must this business become tomorrow? How much value would you want to make others make for you as the entrepreneur, as the first shareholder? The moment you meditate on that, you are able to start taking a step back. You create the space to think so that you come in, enhance the vision. You trust your people. You build systems. You develop leaders, not just mere employees. And most importantly, don't confuse being busy with being valuable. So you answering emails, and that's not busy. You are valuable to the business. If they come to you, they want to make a capital disbursement in a certain area. You are just guiding the process. And you would have really worked. That is very expensive, Talent. Because I tell you, Talent, I remember the time where we're seeing those men digging trenches for the fiber network. I tell you, I don't think they were paid more than the engineer who designed that fiber network need to run through this.
Indeed.
Not at all. Be the engineer who just draft to say, my fiber network has to run from this point, and be the engineer and step back. Let those who dig
do their work.
Do their work. Do you really need to be there? Just come and inspect and go. And that's it.
On that note, I need to thank you, Dr. E, for always making time to do this. And it's always a pleasure to sit down with you.
Sure, Talent, because the greatest freedom for any entrepreneur in this world is not really achieving, having fewer responsibilities, but it is that notion of building an organization that is very capable of carrying the responsibility that it has to carry without you on its daily operations.
Having an organization that can carry on without you is the key objective. That brings us to the end of today's edition of the Entrepreneur's Corner. Always be sure to make a date with us every Wednesday as we wrap up today. It's been a pleasure to have you. Bye for now.